Hello there, people. Today, thank you. I'll start by saying thank you for clicking on this link, opening this video. I want this video to be very short and precise, straight to the point. Last week and yesterday, a few days ago, I asked a few of my friends to give me ideas on videos they'd like me to talk about, and a friend of mine she gave me the same video topic twice or thrice. So I'll appreciate her, tell her thank you for this suggestion. I don't know why she kept suggesting it, but we're going to talk about it today, and it's about saving. I'm very good at saving actually, and I'll be giving examples of ways I save money. I've written things down so that I don't waste a lot of time. So, how do you save money? What are tips that can help you save money and stop spending a lot on things that are not necessary, or overspending or borrowing a lot when it's not necessary? So, I have just six tips and pointers that I'm going to give you. The sixth one, I'll not elaborate much. So the first one I'm talking about is budgeting. This is the most important thing when it comes to investing, when it comes to earning money, to saving, everything. You have to work with a budget. You just don't wake up today and spend money on anything. You have to budget. Personally, I write things down or use a calculator. At the back of my mind, I know things that I'm supposed to do every month or whenever I have money. So write things down, either in a book or on your phone. So have a budget. Then write things down and allocate money for every expense. If you spend 2,000 shillings on electricity, do not allocate 4,000 shillings on electricity. Allocate 2,000 shillings. Every expense that you have, put money aside and take care of that expense immediately you get money. Do not postpone it. Do not pay half of the money. If you have the money, pay for the expense and be done with it. And number two, do the bare minimum when it comes to overspending. For example, if you're shopping, if the thing you're buying for the house, for yourself, if it doesn't if the quality or the brand doesn't matter that much, then buy the cheaper option. Because there are a lot of things are expensive just because of the brand name. So if you can buy a cheaper brand name or a cheaper item, so long as it will serve the same purpose, then that would be the right thing to do. It will save you a lot of money in the long run. The third tip I'm going to talk about is thrifting. Thrifting. I'll give an example with myself. I stopped buying shoes for my daughter from shops because they are expensive and some do not last as long, or she will outgrow them within a very short time. Shoes, within a few months you will need to buy a new pair of shoes. Not just one. You need for example, sandals, you need open shoes, you need closed, you need sport shoes. So if you buy a shoe worth 2,000, 1,500 every single time, you are buying maybe 3 pairs of shoes at the same time, and you'll have to replace them at the same exact time when they are smaller. So alternatively, I buy from Mtumba shoes. There are a lot of places I know where I can get quality and very good looking shoes that will last just as long as new shoes, probably even longer, and they look good. So I spend less on the shoes and I can buy more shoes. In town, you can get kids shoes for 200, even 300 shillings or 500. So imagine you buy for 300 shillings from those hawkers wale wametandika kwa barabara. For 300 shillings, you can buy 5 pairs of shoes for 1500 shillings. The money that in a shop, you'll just buy 1 pair of shoes, and it's not enough. So if you can thrift shop for the normal occasions, choose that option instead of spending a lot of money buying designer shoes or shoes from a store that can serve the same purpose, or you can get somewhere else for lesser amounts of money. Then the fourth tip I'm going to talk about is investing. We cannot talk about saving without investing. There are a lot of investment opportunities in this Nairobi. A lot. So you can invest from the very least. You can join a chama. It's not, sometimes in chamas you lose money because there are expenses incurred when transferring money to chama members, but the discipline that a chama gives you, you cannot get it without being in a chama. You'll not say, okay, most people cannot save religiously every week or every month the same amount of money that you save in a chama. So joining a chama is a means of saving. When you get that money, you will spend in something worthwhile, or you will put it in your bank account, in your circle, wherever you put your money. Another way of investing is putting in circles. A circle is a good option because they have interest rates and you can get a loan from the circle. So instead of just putting your money in a bank or at home, put in a circle. You are saving and your savings are earning some interest, and they will help you in future get a loan or more money. You can also invest and save by looking for other options that can generate you more interest. The reason you're saving is to earn more money. You're not saving just to, at the end of 5 years, if you saved 5,000, you get 5,000. That money will have depreciated. So save in order to get more money at the end of the month, at the end of the year, at the end of the saving plan. So you can save in money market funds. They have a bigger interest rate, their security is high, and you are assured that anytime you want your money, you will get the money. So don't look for other options where you can save your money apart from your bank account or apart from your house or your phone. There are options that will earn you more interest. Money market funds. Another investment thing, I will leave a link for this when it comes to crypto, so I'll not sit here and discuss a whole large and big topic. So you can save or invest in cryptos as long as you understand the currency, the principles, everything. It's a way to earn interest and to save. But as long as you understand the risks that cryptos carry with your money. So let's go to the fifth tip. The fifth tip is set money aside before spending money. When you are paid your salary, or when a client pays you, if you want to save 3,000 out of that money, get the 3,000 out of the overall amount of money that you have and save it immediately. Do not budget, do not do all those other things I've talked about before putting the money for saving aside, because in your mind you'll see that you have a lot of money and you will spend it and end up spending the money that you're supposed to save. So put the money for saving aside, then budget for the rest. Do not budget for everything without putting aside money that is supposed to go into your savings account. Same way you put aside money for rent, money for tithing, money to send to your parents or guardians or someone that depending on you, that's the same way you're supposed to prioritize the money that you're saving. As soon as you save the money, then budget for the rest. If the rest that you have is more than your expenses, then you can save more instead of spending the whole money doing little things, buying little things, impulse buying, spending on things that you do not need but things that you want. So the last thing is reward yourself. Sometimes you don't want to feel as if you are unajifinyilia, you're not spending yourself, you're just so hard on yourself with your own money. Sometimes just once in a while, go spend the money on yourself a little bit, not the whole amount, just a little bit, until a set amount. To appreciate yourself, you will go back to the saving culture, feeling better, feeling that you have to do this. And when you're saving, have a goal in mind. Do not just save and save. Have a goal in mind. Know when the amount of money you want to have saved in a year, or what you want to do with the money you have saved in that year. Just by having an end goal, you will be more motivated to keep saving as opposed to just saving because people save. Have a goal. Say you want to save a certain amount in that year and work towards that. Then what will you do with the money that you've been saving for the whole year? Have a plan. Okay, those are my six tips. I'll come up with more sometime, but thank you so much. Thank you to my good friend who gave me this topic. Ubarikiwe. I'll see you soon. Be sure to like, to share, and to subscribe, and to leave me a comment. So bye.